Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Altered Morality, a Necessary Evil Tale. Brought to you by all the usual suspects. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention any of them by name since we are also live on the Pinnacle channel tonight as well, and we will be for every episode of this. Looking forward to all the fans that come and watch us. Now, for those of you who are unaware of the tale behind Necessary Evil, back in 2002, in an alternate universe, Earth was invaded by aliens, shark-headed aliens. We called them Fins. And all of the superheroes banded together to fight them off when another group of aliens came along and decided to help us out. They kicked the Fins off of the planet, only to turn around and during the celebrations of all the victories, they killed every major and moderate and most minor superheroes out there. That left just one group of people to save the world: the villains. And that's the tale we're going to tell. This first story is known as Breakout. It takes place approximately 2 months after the Visori, the major aliens that were leading the Fins, took over the planet, and they turned New York City into a prison. It has a shield over top of it that nothing living or unliving even can get through. And everybody's trapped inside. And if you've seen the movie Escape from New York, you have a good idea of what the city looks like right now. With a bunch of supervillains and a bunch of normal people and a few aliens here and there. It's important to note that here in this alternate universe, Atlantis is real. It's currently in ruins because of the Visori attack, but there are Atlanteans out and about here and there on occasion. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into the story. We're going to skip right past the introductions because those are going to come in true super villain style. As we open up the scene, we're at an intersection in downtown New York City on Long Island. And as you can see, we have two groups of folks fighting over this little shopping cart right here. And in the shopping cart, you've got things like MREs, canned food, money, jewelry, ammunition, all kinds of goodies that we have two groups of scavengers fighting over. And as they're taking pot shots at each other, both sides trying to conserve ammo, we're going to hop right into a round of combat. And as these guys are going at each other, quite suddenly, there's a shadow from the sky, and I'm going to pass it off to Ronnie.
Thank you. So, coming straight out of the sun, they echoing across the city. All of the combatants hear na 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 na, and then the Bad to the Bone song continues to play audibly as he swoops down. You see an American bald eagle, same shape and size as you would in real life, but he has two beefy human-like arms that covered in the same kind of scaling that you would see on his feet, and he's wielding two Colt 911s as he swoops in from the sky and lands on the cart and goes, "This here's mine."
There he is on your screen right there. That is the American Eagle. America.
Yeah, America. So
what you gonna do?
What specifically I'd like to do is I didn't take intimidation, but I'd like to do an intimidation test regardless. So I'm going to roll D4 -2 here on this intimidation test, because at least in American Eagle's eyes, he's the biggest, baddest hombre on the field, and everyone should pay attention. Rolled a 5 minus 2. That's a 3. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with it because I think that's funnier that way, and it'll give a chance for others to shine. So he's standing there posing with 2 guns up, pointing at there, and this here's mine. And then he shrieks. And I can't hear you any longer, James.
Because I'm an idiot and I hit the mute button.
That would do it. That would do it.
Not unusual.
Right? I always seem to hit the mute button. So I am tossing a Benny into your pool for that unskilled attempt at being the biggest, baddest guy out here, even though you're not a guy. And as he swoops in, does his cool thing from the north, you guys see, who do they see, Maple?
Well, they see a giant of a woman with flaming hair, literally. As Cinder strides in, and she's not playing around. She's throwing napalm at, let's see, who's closer? You know what?
You got the one on the right-hand side, America Eagle, who's close enough to him, down in the crater there.
That guy.
All right.
And let's see, what is it that I roll for this?
That would be focus if you're using your powers. So for those of you watching at home, she is going after.
Did I give myself focus building the character?
Oh, that could be embarrassing. There we go.
Well,
Now-
this was a last minute character build. And James, you okayed the character. So, right on the fly, we are going to drop fighting down to a D6, and all of the rest of that is going into focus.
Okay, I can live with that.
So, 6. 8. So that would give me a D8 in focus, if I'm guessing right on the fly. And it had better be okay, because this is on the fly.
It's almost like she's got a
I'm
fiery.
being a bad guy. And Cinder is not a happy camper. Get your scrawny little hands off of my crack. How about 12?
12 is
12.
not only a success, but it's also a raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And napalm cannot be non-lethal.
Nope.
And it's 2d6. Ooh.
Yeah, our friends over at Peg Inc. said that's not a rookie mistake, it's a villain mistake.
12, 18, 22.
22 damage. That guy just erupts into flames.
And she glares at the rest of them, the flames on her head just crackling.
As he, and I'm going to change the brightness of the token to denote that it is dead.
Oh, and when I said a giant of a woman, she's +3 size, folks.
All right. That takes us to, I need one more screen. 4 is not enough. Coming in on the east side, we have Nathaniel. Who walks in from the east side?
From the east side, you see, well, you hear before you see the sound of accordion music playing as a small Hispanic woman, female presenting person, walks onto the scene. She sees the people around and she says, "My audience, they're here to hear me sing." She looks like she raided a costume shop from a theater because that's exactly what she did. And she is, just bopping along on her accordion. And she's going to see the people going after the cart and not paying attention to her, and that's going to miff her quite badly. And she is going to do a sonic attack.
What does her sonic attack look like?
She starts singing, and there is a glowing energy that starts forming around her throat and mouth, and she hits a high note, and it just blasts from her mouth as she sings. And where am I? Who am I attacking?
You are there on the east side with the red ring around your token. Oh, I
will attack the person down to the south here of me.
Okay. The closest one?
Yeah.
So that would be this one here.
So that's a focus attack.
Yep. Hey, Mabel.
Yes.
I just want to point out that the person who's never played Savage Worlds before got focus.
And again, how long did I have to build the character?
I didn't put much into
How long did I have to think about it? And who okayed it and said it looked fine?
I'm never going to correct player mistakes.
Right. So I rolled a 4.
A 4 is enough to succeed.
Fabulous.
Go ahead and roll them damage dice. And don't forget, when you roll the maximum number on the die, you pick it up and roll it again as it aces.
I did not roll max. I rolled 5 points of damage.
5 against their toughness of 5 is enough to shake him. So
right.
I need to hop into this folder, and I'm going to drag a little shaken token right there onto the guy, so that way we know he's shaken. All right. And do you wish to move or anything?
No, I like where I am right now.
Okay. Sounds good. As we move on, coming in from the, let's go with the south. We have the last villain in this little troupe stepping onto the stage to make her very own mark. Why don't you tell us what they see there, Cece?
So what they see is a woman clad in gold and purple and black with 4 sets of arms, or 2 sets of arms, 4 arms. I can do math today, I swear. She kind of struts in like she kind of owns the place, and she looks over at the cart. Sorry. Oh, fudge. Can you guys still hear me? I hit something.
Yep, we can.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm like, I don't know what I just disconnected, but hopefully it's not important. Anyway, so she kind of struts in. Oh, I'm sorry, dears, but that's definitely mine. And she's going to cast illusion.
Ooh, illusion.
Yes.
What kind of illusion is she creating?
She is going to create a giant spider jumping right onto the cart.
That is a beautiful idea. Let me see if I can find a spider to represent this.
I like that.
No, none of those tokens. Those tokens won't do. This, however, will work nicely.
Ooh. Oh, I love that. Yes. A+.
And if I recall correctly, the illusion, they have to make a smarts roll to see through it.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
I know this intimately because of Rihanna.
I'm like, I am so tired today. Don't expect me to be able to math or think of things quickly. Anyway.
This
All
is
right,
different
go ahead
from
and make
when?
the roll for that illusion. Let's see if it actually happens.
Okay.
I'm going to have to lose my mask because it keeps sliding into a position where I can't see through it. And that makes me sad.
Okay.
I'm going to have to alter it.
Alrighty, so it looks like I had to like double check that I remember to put focus too, because now I'm starting to worry. I did. Okay, so it's a D8. Alright. We got a 7. And I roll 2 dice. Or I roll it twice, right?
You roll your focus die and your wild die.
Okay, that's what I thought. So 7 and a 5.
7 and a 5. That is enough to succeed, but not a raise. I'm going to slow the twitching down.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're just trying to get it to look super cool and twitchy.
I'm always, whenever I'm using Arc and Forge, I'm always going for the effect of the coolest that I can get.
It's
Same.
James. Of course he's going for super twitchy.
Yeah, you gotta be extra,
I mean,
bro.
I had a patient who beat out my twitchiness the other day.
Oh,
All right. And does Weaver wish to move from there?
Yeah, she's gonna kind of like step forward. Aladdin, move your booty. I'm sorry. I love you too.
How far forward is she going to go?
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm like trying to look through cat ass. Okay. Aladdin, your booty. I know you want to be pet, like right here. Sorry.
Okay. So that is going to be right there. And that takes us to all the way down on the deuce of diamonds, the scabs. So we're going to start all the way up here. I'm going to get my tools, click on my ping, and this guy up here is going to go first. He sees the spider. And let's see. He needs a smarts check. He only has a D6 in smarts. And he screams in abject terror. And he flees.
Yes.
Turn back on the fog of war so that way stuff hides off the map. Now that we have people on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll go to the guy next to him. We'll see if he gets scared by the spider or is fooled by it. He's not scared, but he is fooled by it. And he is going to he pulls out his club. And he is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 pace up. He targets the spider and he is going to make a fighting check. He is going to miss. Like He's got this man-sized spider in front of him, and he swings, screaming a battle cry. And even though the dagger or the club passes right through the spider, it doesn't seem to clue him in to the spider's not there. Next up, we'll go with this guy here. He also sees the spider, but he also knows he does not make the smarts check, so he's going to focus on the spider as well. He moves up, also a total of 4, maybe 5, but it's still within his pace. He is going to try and hit. Oh. Let's see. Nope. Okay. He swings at the spider and he looks a little perplexed because he thought he hit it, but clearly he didn't hit it.
It's just too twitchy.
It is. It's very twitchy. This guy here will be next, and let's see if he makes that smarts check. Oh, he does, and he even gets a raise on it with a total of 10. He shouts out, "You idiots! That thing's not really there." And he comes rushing. Oh, hold on. He was right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough to get up next to America. And he is going to swing a knife at America. America, what is your size?
American Eagle size is -3.
So he scales small. So that would be a -1. And that's going to...
He's scaled very small. Size of -3. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a
-2.
-2 for the scale.
Yep.
Doesn't matter because he misses anyway as you kind of wing over out of the way. Next up, this guy is going to get a bonus on his smarts check because the one guy screamed, "Hey, it's not real." He passes, and he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Weaver, what is your parry?
That is a very good question. What is my parry? That's under fighting, right?
It's under derived attributes. Let me scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't have fighting.
I thought I had a D4.
Nope, no fighting. That means your parry is 2, so his 3 hits you.
But I'm looking at my D4.
Did you change your character? Update your character?
She made some last minute tweaks.
Yeah, no, I thought I had
Okay.
messaged you. I'm sorry.
That's my bad. I thought I had gone through and recopied everything, but
Yeah,
apparently
because I'm like, I
didn't copy
think
the
I
skills.
changed it like Monday or something like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, I've
okay.
slept since then.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so he doesn't hit you.
Okay, yeah, because I have a D4.
The next guy. Oh, he also screams in terror because clearly that is a real spider, no matter what his buddy said. And he goes running off into the distance. You guys have managed to get rid of 2 foes without actually hitting any. Well, one of you hits, 2 of you hit somebody. Oh, no new chat yet. Okay. That'll take us to the next guy, which is going to be all the way on the other side. And they see, we're going to go with the guy up here. Hold on. Why is my ping not working? There it is. He heard Concertina scream, and he comes rushing up because his attention was turned the other way when Concertina approached. Concertina, what is your parry?
2.
2. With a total of 6, that's going to be a hit with a raise. And What is your toughness?
6.
6. All right. So 6, 7, 8. That's going to be enough to make you shaken. Let me throw that on you. Where did they go? There it is. So you are shaken. And that'll move to the other guy to the north who's also going to come running down. He has no idea what the guys on the other side are screaming about. He's going to get a gang up bonus of +1. And he barely hits. And he doesn't do enough to cause you any damage. Down to this guy here. He definitely didn't like that, so he is going to come rushing up and attempt to hit you. The only way they can miss you is by rolling a 1 on a d4. As John said, or not John, as Pinnacle said earlier, that's not a rookie mistake, it's a villain mistake. Total of 4 damage, so that's not enough to get through your toughness. And last but not least, we have the guy who is shaken, who gets a spirit check to see if he can pull himself out of it. And he does not, and I am not going to waste my bennies on these mooks.
Oh,
So,
why not?
Let's move on to round 2. All right, so we will discard those. We will deal initiative. And then I'm going to shuffle things around so people are in order and I don't have to scroll up and down. So for those of you at home, we are currently using the Savage.us initiative tracker. It is an amazing tool made by a gentleman by the name of Gordon, who unfortunately recently passed. And Gordon, if you never met him, he was an absolutely amazing guy to talk to. There was not a person he ever met that didn't become a friend, and he will very much be missed by the community. However, his legacy will live on. And oh, hey, look, guys, look who's here. Jody. Hi, Jody.
Jody!
Hi, Jody.
Now I can finally have that crit fail I'm holding on to.
Jody's here, so you can blame it on her. All right.
I think my camera just broke.
It looks like, well, no, your camera's back. I just don't see you.
Well, no, like it's frozen on my chair. I just disappeared.
I mean, you are kind of an illusionist, so I kind of expected that.
Apparently my camera agrees.
Well,
Fitting.
What did I do?
all right. So as we go into the second round against these scavs who are trying to take your rightful loot, Jody does claim that all crit fails are her fault.
I know
And
who
the
to blame then.
Scavs go first. So this time we're going to start with the ones around Concertina.
Could I actually drop a Benny to get a redraw?
Yes, you can. So let's see here.
Even though
Oh,
we're
I
doing this
see why.
virtually, I made my own Benny with my
look
Glowforge.
at what happened there.
But
Nice.
anyways,
The scavs still get to go first.
true.
Whoops, down one. But you changed from a 4 of clubs to an ace of clubs.
You know what? I'm going to drop a Benny as well and see what happens.
All right. That drops you down to 2 bennies. And let's see what happens here. The Jack of Diamonds. That bumps you up 1. However, that's not a bad thing. Anybody else want to drop a Benny to try and get a higher card? There is still 1 card higher than the Ace of Hearts. 2
I
cards
was
higher.
fishing for a joker.
No one?
Sure, why not? I'll drop a Benny.
All right. I love spinning people's bennies.
I think I'm good for right now. I'm gonna save it for important things.
All right. So you got the 4 of diamonds. And correct me if I'm wrong, you can keep whichever one you want.
Yeah, you keep the higher one usually.
Oh, we got the perfect person watching the show to answer all of my rule
What?
failures. All right. So, the scab that is right here, he
Yep.
is going to once again, with a gang up bonus of +2, attempt to club Concertina. And with a total of 5, that is going to be a success. And what was Concertina's toughness again?
6.
6. Total of damage was 7, so that would be enough to shake her again. So she gains 1 wound. Now, if you wish, you can spend a Benny and make a toughness roll to see if you can soak it.
I'll save them for now.
Okay. The wound will give you a -1 to all dice rolls from here on out until it goes away.
Okay.
And then we go to the next guy, also with the +2 gang up bonus. We're just going down to the left around Concertina. Oh. Let's see here. This is going to be funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy, he had a knife, right? And he's doing that ganger thing of kind of shifting around, and he spins the knife around in his hand so that way he's holding it so he can do a downward stab. And instead, as he draws back, he does kind of a side swing, like he's getting ready to turn it and come back in, and hits his buddy instead.
Whew.
And he shakes his buddy.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
His
That's
buddy,
awesome.
at least, immediately gets to fail on the shaken check. The other shaken guy, he will fail as well. I mean, they are mooks, so they aren't supposed to have great dice rolls. Oh. All right. That takes us to... we'll go with the guy over here right next to Weaver. He is going to take a swing at Weaver. He is going to miss. You know what?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to spend a Benny.
How about you don't?
I did, but I still missed. It was
You-
almost a critical failure.
You deserve that.
I don't deserve anything of that nature. All
No
right.
comment.
So the guy next to
I
American
have-
Eagle,
Grudges.
he is going to miss. The 2 that are fighting the spider, the one that hit before hits again, but still doesn't realize that he's swinging through nothing. And the other guy, oh, he hits and also doesn't realize that he's not causing any damage. And that will take us to, on the ace of clubs, America Eagle. America, you got this guy right in your face.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to multi-action. I want to first attempt to throw a illusion up over by Concertina, which I properly named Patriotic Propaganda. Um, but I want what I'm attempting to do is have fireworks go off in a medium burst template, so that the enemies surrounding her are distracted. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do first. So let me see. Rolling with a D8 and focus. -2 for the multi-action. I'm spending a Benny to try to pull it off. I got a 5 minus the multi-action, made it a 3. And I did worse. So
Oh
so failed on the illusion roll. But I'm then going to attempt to just shoot at the guy right in front of me. So because he's right next to me, I'd be going up against his parry, correct?
Correct.
Okay. However,
and his
because
parry is a 4.
okay. So first off, shooting is D8. I'm adding +2 because he's bigger than me. So
Yep.
the scale. So 7 + 2 is a 9. And
That is a hit with a raise, even.
awesome. So I have the Deadeye superpower, which I named God-Given Right, which adds a D10 to my pistol damage. So I'm doing 2d6.
God-given right.
Getting right, shooting with stars of his Stars and Stripes combo. 2d6 plus d10 plus 1. So we've got 10, 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
That dude goes down hard. And,
Okay,
and do you
so-
want to describe what happens to him as you unload on him?
Yeah, so he's like been trying to jab at me with his knife, and I go, "Freedom, served hot, fresh, and supersized," and just jam stars straight on his chest and just pow.
I think that's definitely worth a Benny.
I had ChatGPT come up with some over-the-top pro-America catchphrases, and that was at the top of my list of what popped up.
And Clint is tempted to point out every little rules mistake that I make.
no.
I mean, Clint, I think we're friends. I think we've been friends for a while now, and absolutely point out every little mistake. Roast me if you have to. I mean, I did sell you out to your wife, so I do kind of deserve it.
That is 100% true.
All right. So this guy,
Sorry.
are you reading the chat?
Just a triple shake.
For those of you who are watching, we will never forget Jody's attempt to prank Clint back, and how, because she got me involved and also got other people involved, Christian Serrano and all of the Knights of the Smith dinner table. It blew up and caused a lot of confusion in the player base, and we had to call the dogs back before it got too far out of hand. And all of this happened during PAX Unplugged.
Oh, that was fun.
It really was so funny.
Okay. That was America. Yeah. Oh, was it? No, Gamehole. Gamehole was the romance companion.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the romance companion one.
PAX was yours because we had gotten Keith Baker in on it too. And for those of you who don't know, Keith Baker is the creator of the Eberron setting for Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
Really nice guy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, he's really fun to talk to. Yeah, Jody, I'm always right, except for when I'm mistaken. Anyway, that takes us to, let's see, Cinder, you're up. You see the two goons going after what to you is pretty clearly one of Weaver's illusions. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to put that spider on my bar here so I can pull it out quickly. So, what is Cinder going to do?
So Cinder is moving up to here. I was trying to use a stamp, and those stamps come out tiny on the annotate. So yeah, I won't be doing that anymore. And then yeah, it's worth a multi-action. She's gonna attack both of these guys. And again, it's napalm. One hand for each. I said, get away from our stuff. And no, her language isn't as nice as what I just said. So we are initiating a new set of dice tonight. Years ago, my husband got me some Tiger's Eye dice. They have never been rolled in a game. Tonight's the first. $16. Oh, a 20. On the first attack. -2 for the multi-action is 18. So let's hit this guy first. And that is, damage is 2d6, did I say? Yep, 2d6.
Yep.
Oh, and another d6 because it's a raise.
Indeed.
This is the first time we've not used
Foundry.
Foundry. It tells me when I need the bonus die. So this will take a little bit of getting used to.
Well, until oh shoot, Amy's company. Now my brain is shutting down. And until they have the mod for the supers, it's rough running superhero stuff through Suede on Foundry right now.
Mm-hmm. 24.
And, oh yeah, he's toasty. And I can do much cooler stuff with Arkan Forge than what I can do with Foundry.
Now for the second attack.
Metamorphic. Thank you, Jody. Yes, but you're still older.
I can't say anything because, well, of the people playing tonight, I think I'm the oldest.
Indeed.
Well, now I can't say what I was about to, or else then I'll feel bad.
Say it.
Oh, I was
Earn
gonna
these
say
gray
James.
hairs.
I was gonna say, James, it's not often you can say something like that, can you?
Right? Hey, are you kidding? At my workplace, I am not the old man. It's kind of nice.
I'm at the point where most of my coworkers are actually like my age, where I'm at right
11
now.
-2 is 9, so I think that's another raise.
Yep, that is indeed another raise. Yeah, Clint's way older than all of us.
I have no problem insulting his age after the jokes he made towards me.
That just means he likes you. That's how he shows love.
That's
19.
true, I guess.
19.
And there's charring smolder on the ground that still has flames coming up. Because, like I said, this is napalm. It doesn't go out.
Indeed. Indeed. All right. So you moved, you took 2 actions. Concertina, the first thing you need to do is make a spirit test with a -1. Don't forget it's your spirit die and your wild die, and whichever one is the highest is the one that counts.
All right. What?
Nothing.
Okay. So with a -1, that would be a 3.
All
Oh.
right. So a 3 is not enough. Now you still have the option to just spend a Benny to allow yourself to act.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So I'll knock your Benny total down. You have 1 Benny left,
Woohoo!
and that will get rid of the shaken token. And now, bear in mind, if you run, they all get free swings at you, except for the guy who is shaken right here. So what would you like to do?
I am going to sing a song that will create a magical armor around me, which will give me a +2 to my toughness.
Or, well, it'll go to your armor first. Or no, I'm thinking the arcane power. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your focus check. You do have the -1 from being wounded.
Okay. Focus. So 5.
That is enough to succeed, and your toughness is going to temporarily be 2 higher. So I will make a note of that here in my things. Hold on. What did you say your toughness was?
6 originally.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I had it as 10.
Oh.
Are you wearing armor? Just at 1 point of armor. Yeah. So I don't know. I must have just mistyped.
I mean, we can stick with the 10.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no.
any of us will complain.
Right.
No.
Well, let's see. Nope. You're right. My toughness should be 10. I'm reading an old PDF that was not updated.
Okay. Okay.
Jody,
See,
what
I'm
went
not-
through my head was sing a song of sixpence.
So I'm not feeling that old. Yeah, because I thought you had one of the powers that always stays on.
That
Yeah,
makes
you
so
have
much
the
more
armor
sense.
power. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been. Yep. I have.
That
I have
will,
my PDF from my first draft of Concertina up, not the one that we fixed. So I've been rolling wrong and everything.
Oh,
It's the
no.
first show.
I
We're
will,
allowed some mistakes.
I will retcon the wound, but I won't retcon your dice rolls.
Right. No. Makes sense.
All right. So from Concertina all the way down to Weaver on the 5 of spades. Weaver, you got this dude in your face. You have no fighting skill.
Well, I have a little fighting skill, but not effective.
Oh, I don't know.
a D4
Savage rolls
fighting
can
is good
happen.
for you.
So what she's
Remember how my
going to...
D4s roll.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, D roll 4. We don't think too hard about that. Anyway, what is going on with my audio? Hold on. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm the technical difficulties tonight, apparently. So what Weaver's going to Yes.
You were not the cause of the biggest technical difficulty tonight, and that was pre-start time Mabel.
Mhm.
I was
And I
pulling my
realized
hair out.
I
could
needed to
not
put
find
my
the echo.
earbuds in because I didn't hear them echoing. I didn't hear reverb, but apparently I needed my earbuds in.
We had an audio echo. It was everybody but Mabel could hear it, and it was I'm like, what did I screw up?
Yep. It took like 10 minutes to figure, and they'd done everything. And I was like, wait a second, I know what's different. Mhm.
Okay, so what is Weaver doing?
Okay, so what she's going to do is she's going to raise her hand and webbing is going to erupt out of the ground. She is going to cast Entangled. I keep saying
Ooh.
cast. I'm so used to like playing
Nope, I know.
fantasy.
Maybe she thinks of it as casting.
I mean, yeah,
All
that
right,
works.
so
We'll go
this
with
is
that.
an opposed roll against the target's athletics.
Mhm.
So, which are you going after? The one right in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be his die roll. Go ahead and do your focus test.
Is it focus? Hold on.
Yeah, all of your powers, unless you pick a.
Oh, you're right. It is. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but like I thought I read somewhere like something was. Maybe I was thinking the athletics.
Yeah,
I
you
told you,
didn't
my
select
brain's not
the
100%.
alternate.
Okay. Don't fail me now. Okay. Fuck. I got a 5 and a 1.
Well, I mean, the 5 is a success.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. I was like,
And
yeah. I'll take that.
the correct me if I'm wrong, Clint. What am I saying? I know you're going to. But if the guy's total is 1, that's not a crit failure, the 5 still counts as a raise, right?
Nope. Raise would be 4 above.
Well, if she
Well-
rolled a 5 and the foe rolled a 1,
So
But is this an illusion or is it an actual web?
no,
If
this
it's
is an
not an
actual web.
illusion, if it's an actual web,
It's an actual
this
web.
isn't, this isn't an opposed roll.
it is an opposed roll.
Is
It
it?
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
entangle is opposed.
Oh, duh.
So he
Sorry,
is
I spaced for a
bound
minute.
and entangled. Yeah, Clint. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't like a minimum threshold for the raise. And because he's bound and entangled, that also makes him vulnerable and distracted. Oh, I got so many
Same.
here. I'm gonna move him.
it's as if he's entangled in all of the status tokens.
I mean, that's a valid point. And
Mhm.
you know what's fun is the fact that I can also hold
Oh,
on, where is it?
Aladdin,
Where is it?
no.
Where is it? Where is it?
Aladdin was pushing buttons on my keyboard. I forgot to turn it off.
Well, that was dumb.
Yeah, he's just kind of flopping around on my desk right now and purring
No,
like
that was not
super
cool.
loud.
There we go.
Nice.
We don't
Uh,
hear him purring,
did-
Cece.
It was a 1, but I did not confirm it. And I did roll to confirm it. I rolled a 2 on the confirmation roll. You know what's funny is I'm willing to bet that Clint and Jody are literally sitting next to each other having this argument through the chat.
Yes. Someone else needs to come into the Knights chat to so that they're not just talking to each other from the same room.
Well, if I leave my keyboard on and like join the chat, then Aladdin can go and, hit random keys.
All right. So as I draw the cards, wow, go Weaver with the Ace of Spades. Let me zip her up to the top.
In my mind, canonically, when anyone gets the Ace of Spades initiative, the illusion of Ace of Spades just echoes for no reason.
So Clint says this is how marriage works, and Jody says no, he's actually in the office. It'd be funnier if you guys were in the same room, though. All right, Ace of Spades, top of round 3. There are 4 or 5 guys still in the fight.
I'd like to
Weaver.
drop a Benny, fishing for a joker.
Okay, fishing for a joker or a deuce.
Yeah. And it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot, but it was a 3. So you'll
Cool.
stay with the 9 of clubs, I assume.
Yes.
All right. Ace of Spades is Weaver. Weaver, what are you going to do? This guy is now helpless in front of you.
Okay, well, this works out because I forgot to claim 2 actions last time. So I'm actually going to do it this time.
Okay.
She's going to pull out her dagger and just kind of like flip it in her hands. You try to hit me. I didn't like that very much. And she's going to go and try to attack with the dagger.
Okay. So you get a +2 because he is vulnerable.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens with this dice roll. Maybe she can actually hit with that D4 fighting.
Here's the hoping. So there's 2.
Cece, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of sad
Why?
that you're not going to be joining us at Gary Con,
I-
because then I
You
can't
mean
make all
Game
the
Hall?
jokes. No, Gary Con. Gary Con's the next
Oh
convention.
my gosh, why did I swap them in my brain? I forgot that one's in the fall. Yes, GaryCon. I told you.
I'm really
my
sad
brain's
you're not going to be there, because then I can't make all the jokes about you dating a younger man.
Oh my gosh, he's only 6 years younger than me. Okay. I
But
got
on the
a.
plus side,
Hmm?
John Doom might be joining us at Gary Con.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I wanted to meet him. Stupid job and not giving PTO for the first 6 months. Anyway.
All right, so
But at least it's better pay.
Oh my gosh, it is
It's
so
gotta be
much
better
more
pay.
pay.
so how about that fighting roll?
So I got a 2 and a 1.
Oh,
I'm
you
actually
gonna-
gonna.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
Benny
Benny
that. Huh?
Let's see if we can get a crit fail. Somebody
I did it.
other than me has to get a crit fail tonight, so that way Jody is happy.
no,
We must appease the crit fail queen.
Ah.
no, we don't. We don't need it.
Fuck,
We don't
I
need
got a
crit
1.
fails.
Wait, if it's a 2 and a 1, is it still a crit fail?
No, it
No.
is not a crit fail unless both of them come up ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I said it was a 2 and a 1.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
my
saying
first
you're
dice was a
fishing
2,
for a
my
crit
second was a
fail.
1.
He's saying you're fishing
What
for a
was
crit
your
fail.
what's your Benny
Oh.
roll now that you've spent the Benny?
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying you're fishing for the crit fail.
Oh, I for some odd reason
Oh.
misheard you.
She tired, James. She
Bro.
tired.
Bro, I'm hella tired. Okay,
But
the
she doesn't
coffee
even
didn't
have
work.
toddlers in the house.
I have cats. Okay, they're close enough, especially Lilo.
Yeah, I have
Like,
to
look-
agree with her
look
on
at
that. I
this.
used to have
She's
cats.
clawed the shit out of my hands. Anyway, I got a 1 and a 4.
Well, is that with the +2 bonus?
No. With the +2, it would be like with that
Six.
4.
Well, then you also took the multi-action, right?
Well, if you had looked at my updated sheet, I got the additional actions power.
Oh.
So
Yep, that's on there. So
Anyway.
yeah, you get to ignore that. So yep, okay. That is a hit, but no raise.
alrighty. So then
Don't forget to add +1 because you have extra limbs. It gives you gang up bonus.
this is true.
So I don't
So
know
that
if that got
means
you
that-
a rate.
From a 6 to a 7, so
Yeah. So
not
127.
quite a raise, but
Ah, man, biscuits.
That close.
Ah, so
that
close.
helps. Oh,
I
and Clint is throwing you a compliment now.
Yay. I actually remembered game rules. Aren't you proud of me?
Actually am.
You know, I have my moments where I actually know how to do things, and I'm not like completely and totally dead to the world, brain dead. Though I will say, I'm trying to remember. I think it's a D4 for damage roll.
Strength
I'm-
plus a D4. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it is a strength roll. So I think my strength.
You know
is
what
a
you need.
D4.
You know what you need, CC.
Yes.
Look in my
It's
camera.
coffee.
Hold on. I'm like trying to find. Okay. I lost my tab. There we go.
That's what you
Mug?
need.
Yes, I do. But okay, so I have ADHD, so coffee actually makes me sleepy. So I don't think it's gonna help at this point.
Sad panda. What's that damage roll?
Okay, the damage roll. Now that we're back on topic, the first die is a 2 and a 3.
So a 5
Uh-huh.
versus their toughness of 5 is enough to give another status token to this guy.
As if he didn't have enough.
He
I
is
don't
now
think he's had enough.
shaken as well.
Okay, and so then my second attack with the dagger.
Gonna stab him again.
Of course. It's fun. Anyway. We've got a 3 and a 1. So 4.
Don't forget you have a total of +3.
I said a 3 and a 1, right?
Yep.
Yes. So
I know
3 and
math
a-
is hard.
Oh my gosh. So that would be 7, yes, if my math is right.
Or
Is
6.
that math? Huh?
It's a hit. No raise.
Okay. I thought you said +3, and I was confused for a minute because I thought it
Yeah,
was
you
plus
rolled
2.
a 3 plus 3.
Oh,
Six-
okay. I see where your math came from. All right. You're just trying to fuck with me tonight, I swear. Okay, we got.
You would think something is wrong if I wasn't.
That's true. I got a 3. Okay. Let's see. And a 1. So 4. Which doesn't hit. Fuck.
4 does hit.
Oh, because he's shaken. Yes, you're right.
Well, no, it's because he's vulnerable
And all the stuff.
and his parry is not so great when he's vulnerable.
That's true.
Well, his parry is a 4 because they have terrible fighting. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Do. It's a 3. And a 3.
So total is
6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
See, I knew you could do it.
Fuck you.
And hey, PG-13.
Oh, sorry. Screw you.
I let you have the first one.
Okay.
All right. So this guy, he drops to the ground as you go full Chucky on him. And that takes us to the scabs, who let's see if they can pass their notice check. First guy's going to be a no. Second guy's going to be a yes. Let's do the shaken check. Yes. And definitely yes. So they get their notices. Yes. And no. So that shaken's gone. That shaken's gone. All right. So one of these guys is running away from you, Concertina.
Good.
You don't have any melee weapons, do you?
I think I do.
A switchblade.
I
So
have a switchblade, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you had it out though.
I did not. No.
So this guy takes off this way, running away. as he realizes that discretion is the better part of valor and that you guys clearly have them outclassed. Same with that guy. And the other two, however, are looking around confused, but they're still going to try and hit you. The first guy, oh, wrong guy for fighting. He's going to miss. He's not going to critically miss. The other guy is going to hit, but no raise. And total of 8 is not enough to break through your toughness, which is currently 12. And that will take us to Murica Eagle. Murica. There's 2 of these scabs left.
All right. I'm going to hop up on top of that car with a little short flap on my wings and take stars and stripes and aim them at the 2 remaining guys. I've got 2-gun kid, so I won't be having a multi-action penalty against the second shot, but it is with an offhand. So still -2 for the second shot. Anyways,
Okay.
jibber jabber aside, first shot is 11 to hit.
11 is a hit with a raise. And
All right.
Jody, you are 100% correct, but I was trying to keep it PG-13 because of Peg's channel, since we are on Peg's channel as well tonight.
I'm sorry, I forgot that I need to actually be somewhat mildly appropriate.
To be fair, Chris probably, or not Chris, most people won't know who I'm talking about if I say Chris Landauer, breaks that rule all the time. But I'm trying to be better than Landauer.
Okay, so you said it was a hit with a raise, right?
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Where did the initiative tracker? Oh, we don't need it.
Let me just put it this way. On the 2d6 with the extra d6 raise, I aced all 3 of those so far, and I rolled a 9 on the d10. So, and then I aced it again. Let's see, math. Me no math good. So 1 second, let me add these numbers up before I lose track of them. So this plus that plus this plus that plus.
So, for someone who goes by the civil savage, you're not being very civil with this damage roll.
That was a 43.
Holy cow, that broke my damage from the playtest the other night.
And that was
Fudge,
with
man.
that was
Whoa.
with stars. I still haven't rolled for stripes. Stripes will be on the other guy. So here's the shooting roll for stripes. A 4. That's a hit, no raise. So taking that and rolling damage for stripes. Not nearly as high, but how is an 8?
8 is enough to shake him. Actually, let me double check his toughness. His toughness is 5. So yeah, that's enough to shake him.
Okay. So I wanted to leave someone alive to tell the tale. But I flap up and I go, red, white, and built to win. Off goes stars, blows the guy's head off, and then I shoot stripes and go, now you got a story to tell, pal. Run.
And unless Cinder or Concertina wishes to not let him run, he will absolutely run to spread the tail.
Oh, I encourage his running. I start growing and the flames from my hair start going all over my body as I start striding towards him.
He will definitely run. Are you going to let him go, Concertina?
Yeah, I'll let him go.
Okay. And as the fight comes to an end,
And a victory screech.
from up above, all of you can hear what sounds like a jetpack. And I thought I had him right here. Where did I put my guy?
You hit him from yourself.
I
Have you
did.
checked your butthole?
Oh, I knew that was coming.
My son hates that song.
I knew that was coming.
And I was just gonna say it's probably where you last left him, but
So, and as you all look up in the
Oh,
you see a gentleman. Well, you think it's a gentleman. He's in a full red and orange suit. Has a flamethrower mounted to his jetpack. Yeah, look for the burning sensation.
I was trying not to burst out laughing.
I failed.
A man in a red and orange suit with a flamethrower attached to his jetpack coming in for a landing. And I will have the image for our next episode because that's where we'll pick up next time.
Awesome.
Cliffhanger.
Ran a little over the hour that I was planning on, but I wanted to get through this first fight. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And remember, if you like the maps that we use, arkhamforge.com, KOTSDT is the coupon code. It'll get you $5 off of every pack that you buy. And Norse Foundry for your dice needs. Same coupon code, KOTSDT, will get you 10% off of your total purchase at Norse Foundry. And I guess we will see you all in 2 weeks as we come back for another episode of Altered Morality. Make sure that you like and share with all of your friends. And as always, keep it savage. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.